Hello, beautiful soul. Rebecca Joe, the Dragon Activator here. I have been guided to share a series of videos related to my pilgrimage and adventure that is upcoming to Peru. And while I'm there, I will be sharing videos, or perhaps just making them, sharing them when I return, all about the journey and what unfolds. I'm already feeling into the excitement and a little bit of fear around the hike, but I want to share now. Prior to leaving, 8 days from now, I will be boarding a flight to the beautiful land of Peru and sharing why I'm going and what this journey means for me and for the broader community. So my soul has been calling me to Peru for several years now. I've had a beautiful picture of Machu Picchu on my vision board, and it was just this deep calling, right? Sometimes we don't have the details or the reasoning behind things. We have this feeling, this gut feeling, if you will. And so Peru has been on my mind and on my heart for a while, and there has been a beautiful unfolding that started for me on February the 1st of this year, 2024. And I will share more about that later on. But for now, on February the 1st, I had a reconnection to my dragon soul aspect. And I've always known, not always known, but the knowing came to me that as I began working with the dragons a few years ago, that not only was I deeply soul connected to the dragons in each of my incarnations throughout the universe, but that I was dragon, meaning that my soul aspect, my soul resonance, my higher self, if you will, whatever term feels best for you, is dragon. So I am the human embodiment of this dragon. And this dragon, my dragon, resides in the mountains surrounding Machu Picchu. And so the understanding of that connection of why I've had this deep longing to go there, it's all been just this beautiful unfolding process, and I could not have orchestrated a more beautiful and more divinely led journey to Machu Picchu that unfolded. And I'm sharing this because it's really important for me to share, because I think some of you are going through things and things are unfolding. And it's really about allowing, right? Allowing the right connections, the people, the situations, the circumstances to unfold. And for me, that was with intention. I had this intention of going to that land, and I had previously attempted 2 trips to Peru. One in, I'm trying to recall when it was. It was the fall of 2021, I believe, or the spring of 2022. I think it was the spring of 2022. And then again, it's like each time the trip would be canceled because there was political unrest. And 2 different times, I literally was like, I'm booked in, and then it falls apart. And so it was just this allowing, I will get there in divine timing. And so now I was connected with a dragon brother in the UK, and I had questions for him. And so we connected, and then he shared with me that he was going to Peru. Well, I already knew he was going to Peru. And he shared with me that the dates of his trip had actually changed to this fall. And my entire body lit up like a Christmas tree. And it was just this deep knowing, yes, now is the time. And I look at this recording as 4:44, but I knew it was time. And so I connected with the retreat leader, and was just a deep, beautiful resonance between her and I. And the rest has been unfolding as it needs to. And it's just interesting because the details, it's hard to believe. It's hard to wrap my mind around the synchronicities that have transpired for the dates, for the numerology. Everything has just been pretty mind-blowing, if I'm being honest. But the day that the treat begins, when I land in Peru, is the 9th anniversary of my older brother Travis's passing, his crossing over to the other side of the veil. And so this is like a 9-year cycle for me, because when he passed, I was pregnant. I was just reaching the 3rd trimester of my second pregnancy. And that was a very challenging time for me. And it was really the beginning of my dark night of the soul that led me to the depths of myself, that led me to that darkness, for me to make the decision that I was going to climb my way. I was going to find my way, right? And the way that I found my way out was reconnecting to my light. My light guides the way, because I have everything within me that I need for this journey of life that I chose to experience in this incarnation. And so the date that I arrived there is that date, and it's a very special day for me. And we typically get together as a family and we go hike. We go outside, we have a picnic, we go for a hike, we do something. And so one of my brother's sayings that he was famous for was, "Get busy living or get busy dying." And so for me, this is my way of honoring him and saying, I'm busy living. I'm busy living my life. I'm tapped in. I'm not checking out. So, the world, it's in a bit of chaos right now. And it's really our way that we react to that, and the way that we choose to live affects the whole, right? So I'm here saying, I'm going to live. I'm going to choose to live. I'm going to be an example to my children. I'm going to live full out. I'm going to live fully alive. I'm not just going to disconnect, detach, avoid, fill my time just so that I numb out, right? No, I'm going to tap in. So I'm landing there in the land, and the day that we actually go to Machu Picchu happens to be my birthday. And I did not plan this. Literally, none of this was planned. The universe planned it for me. And perhaps my dragon planned this for me, but it will actually be my 44th birthday. And so that is an 8. It's an 8-year coming up for me. And we are in an 8-year. And we are also in the year of the wood dragon. So there's just so many synchronicities. It's really hard to articulate the excitement and the joy, and perhaps you hear that in my voice, but it's an unfolding, and this is my journey. This is not your journey, but I want to be a living example to people of what you can do, what you can accomplish. And I've been a stay-at-home mom since my boys were born 11 years ago. And so, some looking at, well, how is this happening, or how is she going? The universe has provided for me to go and have this experience, because I am giving back to the whole. And so what is it that you're called to do? Like, what is your soul calling you to? Can you set an intention to show up to it and put some energy behind it, put some intention behind it to make it happen, to go live life, to get busy living instead of busy dying? So I will be sharing videos as I go along. This is the pre-launch video. This is the, oh my God, I'm leaving next week video. And as time allows, while I'm there on the beautiful land, I will be making videos of what is happening throughout the retreat, what I'm experiencing, what the hike is like, what it's like to be with my dragon there on the land. And I'm very, very excited to share those details. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.